Okay, hey everyone, sorry about that, I just realised the zoom was in. I want to talk to you today about maximising the yields in certain areas of your vegetable gardens. Now, for this example, I've got here a 3 metre by 1 metre vegetable garden. Just held up a raised bed, of course, and it's just 2 sleepers high. Each one's 200, so 400 mil in depth. So that gives us good depth to plant pretty much anything above and below ground, i.e. root vegetables. And I've pretty much intentionally planted it a certain way, which I'll explain now. So going in rows parallel to the sides, I've got lettuce at the back, a type of mini net lettuce, cabbages, beetroots, and then carrots. Okay, now cabbages are the big vegetable, big, leafy, take up a lot of space, take up a lot of sunlight, so I've put them in the middle. Pretty much to the left, I should say, not so much the middle, back and to the left a little bit. Now the sun's coming this way. Alright, so I know it doesn't explain too much with my thumbs, but this way is east, that way is west, the sun's going over like that, so the whole bed is pretty much getting sunlight all day. So I've placed those there. Now, because lettuce can do well in dappled sunlight, doesn't always have to be direct sunlight all day with lettuce. Shady spots, those type of leafy greens will still do well. That's why I've put them at the back. And you can see they're doing, sorry about my shadow, I'm trying to keep out of the way. They're doing pretty well at the back. Okay, so there and there, they're doing fine. The cabbages are doing fine here. And then I've put in beetroot at the front. Now beetroot, the growth itself on the leaves, which don't forget you can eat. A lot of people throw away their beetroot leaves. You can steam them and eat them, or if they're young and tender, you can put them in salads. They have an upright habit. Let's zoom in a bit. They have an upright habit with their growth. Okay, so because the cabbages are going to pan out, have big, fat, flat leaves, the beetroot's going to push up and come around. If this was something flat and low-lying next to these, they might not do so well because they're going to be in the shade all the time, okay? The beetroot will grow up and push its way out to get to that sunlight, okay? Now, that's the reason why I've put those in there, and it's also part of the reason why the carrots are in here too. The carrots are the same thing. We've got this little space. It's probably only about 40 centimeters, 400 mil in here. So again, I don't want to put anything kind of flat leaf and broad in here, okay? So that's why the carrots are in. I don't have to worry about the edible part as such because it's under the ground, and everything it needs to grow to collect that sunlight is nice and bushy and upright up in the top. So those 4 things just run perfectly with each other. And I've also put in a few other things as well. And let me show you. This is the name eludes me right now off the top of my head, even though I've said it a million times. It's like pak choy. And I had a few of those and I've just popped them in the spaces. And also here I've got some garlic that I've put in that I'm hoping will just try and hopefully help a little bit with deterrent of pests. So just companion planting there. So we're planting out the vegetable bed and also using companion planting techniques as well. Also in the sense that all of these will grow perfectly well with each other. Now the beetroots will probably come out first, then the carrots, and then the cabbage, and the lettuce will just be picking off at random intervals as well, just taking the outer leaves as you want them. So just I just wanted to kind of put this across as just a bit of a thought process with the way you plan things. Like, look, we all just throw things in randomly every once in a while, but sometimes, you know, if you plan things out and take into account their future growth patterns and habits, we can often maximise our yields in the veg garden. And I've also got some rocket that I've put up the end here that's doing really well as well. Alright, so I hope this helps. I just wanted to demonstrate some of the methods that I use in my small veg gardens, raised veg gardens. Okay, thanks for watching guys, I'll talk to you soon. If you have any questions, go to www.theproducegarden.com and there's a contact page on there. You can give me a yell, or if you're on Facebook, just search for The Produce Garden. You'll find my page on there. I pretty much do regular bits and pieces and photos and rants and stuff like that on there, so follow me on there as well if you like. Cool. Alright, thanks guys. Bye bye.